Hi everybody, this is Ginger and this is Ginger's Chat Show. I hope all is well with you. It's currently, let's see, 72 degrees, kind of iffy uh, air. Some of the brush fires or the wildfires, like the Bear Creek fire, which is from eastern Washington, drifted over here, the smoke, and then some from California. Um, and then yesterday, while I was doing some stuff, while I was basically waiting for Loki to come home, um, or getting ready to come home, heard a big boom. And I was like, okay, what happened? And of course, part of the internet went out. It came back about 30 seconds later, which was pretty quick. I'm glad that they did upgrades, but I think what happened was a transformer may have went kapooey because of all the weather and everything. And it was so muggy outside. It was like, no fresh air, no cool air or anything. It was just really muggy. Um, I thought we were going to have a thunderstorm soon. Uh, for news on your side, and I will post this on my Facebook, my other friends who don't watch this video or watch these live shows. Um, Loki came back from the vet yesterday. The cancer has progressed. You could see a portion of the tumor coming out of his left nostril. It's a very rare lymphoma cancer in the nose. They say it happens very rarely. It's more up in the head or spine or elsewhere. This is up in the nose. Uh, Things don't really look good for him. The resulting infection that he kept getting was from the cancer. It's been creating infections in him. So he is now on, for 2 weeks, he is now on amoxicillin to help some of it, alleviate some of it, get the swelling down and everything. He's still on the steroids. And I made the decision on the 17th, that's when his last appointment will be, because they want to see him then in 2 weeks. See how the thing is progressing and everything. I just don't have the money and I don't have the inclination to have him go through chemotherapy. Because chemotherapy had tendency to kill him faster than it does help fight this cancer. Wish there was a better way. Um, anyway, I'll be during that day, the 17th. I'll be making a decision and having him cross Rainbow Bridge. Um, I know it's sad and it's upsetting. I'm trying to keep my emotions in check here. Um, he's had a good life for 7 years with me, and he's been a very, very happy cat. He's right now he's still bossing me around, which is good. But most of the time he sleeps, and I know that he is somewhat in pain. Uh, the amoxicillin, so far he hasn't reacted by throwing up. He's been on it before when he had like infections and things like other normal infections. He's been on it before and he was fine. He perks right up. But this time around, I don't think the amoxicillin may not touch it. Um, but we will see. So I'll keep you posted then. It's really kind of upsetting, but I am on the personal side. I am giving myself at least a month or two of mourning him. I'm going to miss him. The house is going to be super, super quiet. Um, and that gives me a chance to clean stuff out and everything else, and I don't have to worry about him. Uh, and then then we'll look for uh, a cat or cats. I prefer to, if I can, get a bonded pair where they could keep each other entertained instead of a single cat. Um, and they could entertain each other and play together, and that's what I had before. I had Cyrano and Rama and my daughter's other cat, who was a Maine Coon. He was bigger, but Cyrano wouldn't put up with his crap, if you will. So, anyway, I'm going to be looking at adopting that way too. There's a number of cat rescues here, and they're partnered through PetSmart. So, I'm not going to go to the uh, Humane Society or anything else because they charge an arm and a leg. I'd rather go this route. So anyway, on the other subject, as you can see, is about RFK Jr. Yesterday, he was read the riot act by Congress, by the Senate, on the vaccines. And this is bipartisan. Even the MAGAs went against him and say, you are so stupid. And there was this one senator that wished that he did not vote for him for the Secretary of Health, Human and Health Services. But he was basically threatened and pushed by Trump to do RFK. Well, Trump doesn't know what he's doing either. RFK is trying to basically get rid of the vaccine programs and everything else. I bet his mom is turning in her grave. She made sure her kids were all healthy and happy and they were vaccinated. She did not believe in this no vaccine type thing. She has seen what childhood diseases can do to children, but also can do to adults. Okay? And Caroline Kennedy was like, what is he thinking? The Kennedy family pretty much has disowned him. Pretty much has ignored him and kept him out of family events and everything else because goes around pushing his conspiracy theories, and he said, you need to go back to school and you need to learn properly. And when he was given a direct question, whether it's yes or no, he kept rambling on other stuff. I watched part of the hearing yesterday. Okay, so I could prepare for this today. And the guy doesn't listen. And when the senator was asking the question, he was Kennedy was childishly huffing and puffing in the microphone. He's acting like a little kid. And you try to get him to answer the direct question, and he kept rambling all this stuff and go, no, you're not listening to the question. Answer it properly. This is what he's been told. And many other senators were like, and if I were a chairman of that committee, I put my foot down on Kennedy and go, I don't give a hoot that you're a Secretary of Health and Human Services. You answer the question. You're under oath. And if you don't answer the question, you lie under oath, you'll be arrested and put in jail for contempt of Congress. They need to put their foot down on the cabinet members. And with them saying they're voting these idiots in, that's what they are. They're idiots. Voting them in, then they should be able to impeach them and fire them and get them out of there. They right along all that, take Trump and company with them too. Trump and Vance out of there. We need a new president, new vice president, new professional, I state very firmly, professional cabinet members in there that are experienced in each of the different departments, how things work. I don't appreciate Kennedy endangering my health, endangering my friends and family, and my fellow citizens' health by his stupidity and ignorance. And we need to push back. ICE needs to be arrested. They invaded a Hyundai auto plant today and arrested some South Korean citizens, U.S. citizens, uh, and try to deport them. Well, ICE, you don't have no business in any business. ICE needs to be shut down. And if they sit there and interfere with other people's work or anything else, they should be arrested. ICE need to be arrested and thrown in jail. And then disbanded. And also, I think Stephen Miller needs to be in jail as well. Okay? He's the one that's instigating all this. He's the one that's pushing Trump and all these things. Trump is not thinking for himself. He's not thinking for other people. Trump is fighting dementia, or has dementia. And he forgets very easily what's been done. He should be pulled out of office. And get somebody in there like Pete Buttigieg or Gavin Newsom or Governor Pritzker, people that really care about public service and serving the public. Not all of us can go in there and do these jobs. We have, we have people representing you and me, working for you and me, right? Okay? The President of the United States works for the American people. He should be fired. And Congress needs to stop diddling around. You listening, Congress? Both sides, House and Senate. Are you listening? You better be listening because you work for the American people. If you don't listen and don't do your job properly, you're out of the job too. I'm talking about the MAGAs and the MAGAs interfering with other fellow senators and representatives, their jobs. They should be booted out. And I am not lumping everybody in with MAGAs. That's not happening. There's a lot of good GOP, regular conservative GOP. Sure, they may have different ideas, okay? But ultimately, down the road, we all settle on the same thing. Okay? So, they need you guys, Senate and House, get your act together, start impeachment proceedings, remove Trump and company, appoint a new president, and new president, he picks his own vice president and cabinet, and then start putting super strong guardrails in place so this will not happen again. The Federal Elections Commission should have more teeth, and they should vet each candidate very carefully so we don't have these issues, right? I don't like the idea of my country going down the tubes. No. We're still the United States. And I don't appreciate the people that are supposedly working for us push us over the cliff. They're the ones that should be gone. Okay, since it's 15 minutes, again, RFK needs to be given the boot as well as Trump and company. And that's all I'm saying. I want you guys have a good weekend. Still keep your eye to the sky because Mother Nature's not done with us yet. There's predicting some rain tonight. I don't know if we're going to get any thunderstorms, but it's overcast, cloudy. It's 72 degrees, which is not too bad, not like it was yesterday. They said it was supposed to get in the high 80s today, but it's not happening. So, anyway, take care. Love you all. And be sure to insist, persist, and push back and start yelling. Tell Congress, if you're not going to do your job, we will do the job. Okay? They need to grow a backbone. Okay, I will talk to you later. I'll see you on, let me check my calendar real fast. Quick here, hold on a second. Um, um, I will see you at 1 o'clock on Monday, September 8th. Oh, and don't forget, uh, the 2025 NFL football season starts today. And so my Seahawks are playing on Sunday. Go Seahawks. The Mariners are playing this afternoon. And I will see you guys later. Have a good weekend. Take care. Love you to all. Bye bye.